Man, once again, once again, Jerry Jones, you have failed the Cowboy Nation. Stephon Diggs, Trayvon's brother, who you already have on your team, could have been a Cowboy. You let him go to the Patriots. You could have gotten Derrick Henry last year. He wanted to come to Dallas. Yeah, I'm gonna give all the money to Dak. Dak ain't did nothing. Dak ain't nothing but the same old Tony Romo. Ha ha he. Regular season can't win a playoff game. Show ain't gonna get no NFC championship. Show ain't gonna get no Super Bowl. Man, this Jimmy Johnson is over with. Troy Aikman and Irvin and Emmett and Haley and Dion and Russell, Maryland. Yeah, you can't do that, Jerry. You ain't like that. You ain't like Jimmy, man. You messed up, Jerry Jones. This is the reason why it's hard being a Cowboy fan because, especially being born in Texas, man, because you had the opportunity to, you actually had Brady and Belichick before Brady and Belichick, homie, and their name was Aikman and Johnson. And you could have let them dudes go. Man, Dallas would probably have 8, 9 rings, 10 rings messing with Jimmy Johnson. Who knows? That dude, nobody did what Jimmy Johnson did in any coach's history. 48 players for one player because you gave Herschel Walker like $200 million contract. Look like crazy. 90 million something guaranteed. Something, man, it was crazy. Man, Jimmy was like, nah, we trading Herschel. Man, he sent Herschel to Minnesota. It was a wrap. Do 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 do. First year, one in uh, 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 first year 1-15. Second year 1-15, 1-16. I can't remember what the games was. Yeah, 1-15, 1-16. But anyway, the next year, oh yeah, 16. It was 1-15. Next year they was 10-6. They got knocked out by that was before they added the extra game. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so then they got knocked out the next year by Detroit, 10-6. And then that third year, boom, Super Bowl. Boom, Super Bowl. Boom, Super Bowl. That's from what Jimmy Johnson put together. Jerry Jones, you should have been a grown man and let Jimmy shine and just get you rings after ring after ring, and you'd have just been down. You'd have been the number one right now because it would have been hard to catch Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But your jealousy and your envy of Jimmy made you, force him out, and that was just the worst thing you ever did because you don't know what to do as a general manager. You're not good. You've never been good. It's really time for you to go and pass the team on to someone. I don't think you should pass it to anyone in your family because I don't think you guys just have the right knowledge of what is needed to put the team together and coach it. Jimmy Johnson put his own team together. Michael Irvin, Harper, Moose Johnson, Emmett Smith. Man, you can't do that. He put together a championship squad, homie. You can't do that, Jerry. You never have been on the level of Jimmy Johnson. Somebody got to say it. And you got us out here just sitting here like we like the old school Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? The laughing stock, man. Old school, the Aints. When they used to wear the paper bags over their head, they took the S off of them. They ain't even the New Orleans Saints. They the New Orleans Aints. Laughing stock, man. You know what? But I don't love the team because of Jerry Jones. I love that team, man, because that's what I knew football, and that's what I learned when I was little, and that's what my family loved, and that's what I love, and that's where I'm from, and that's my team, and it's always gonna be my team, even though we have an imbecile for an owner and the family, all the whole family. They don't know because if they would have known, they would have already had championships by now. Jimmy been gone since 94, 95. Jimmy been gone. 95. Jimmy been gone. What? How long Jimmy been? Oh, so okay. Yeah, 95. Jimmy been gone since 95, man. And y'all, we ain't got nothing. Oh, it's sad. That's sad, man. Jerry, you need to pass the baton to somebody that is going to take us where we need to go because you are failing and pulling the trigger. You ain't no killer, man. You ain't no killer. Jimmy Johnson is a killer. He was pulling the trigger. Boom, boom. I was just sitting there going, Irvin, Emmett, hey, just Harper, I was like, well, we going to get a Super Bowl. They like, nah. I said, man, if we gonna get a Super Bowl, I was like, next year. I was just thinking next year, but we was missing pieces on defense. Next thing you know, the next year come, the chess master moves some more pieces on the chessboard, and next thing you know, boom. You like, okay. You know what I'm saying? That third year, when that chess master came in that third year, he put all his pieces on the table, and y'all was in trouble. He ran through y'all. Jimmy Johnson was whooping everybody by average double digit 48 14 type, you know what I mean? Beat downs. Old school beat downs. Pittsburgh Steeler type beat down. San Francisco 49er type beat. I'm talking about Joe Montana and Rice beat down. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about beat down. Whoop you. I'm talking about, man, you get caught and you might get paralyzed. You get hit so hard because it was so violent. The NFL was full of grown men, and if you got out here on this gridiron, they was gonna run you over. If you did not stand up, you was gonna get ran over. Right now, Jimmy Johnson stood up and he made the play and he made the stop. Jerry Jones is getting ran smooth. I'm sorry. They just, poof. He's like Bo Jackson. When Bo Jackson, that I forgot who that was. He ran over. If y'all remember the dude's name, was Brian Bosworth? That was that's how Jerry Jones getting ran over right now by the NFL. They just the way Bo Jackson when he hit that corner, and they was like, "Oh, here it comes, Bosworth meets Jackson on the court." Bow! You just heard that bow, and Bo Jackson just ran straight up his chest. Man, hit him with like a ram. It was like two rams, but it was really one ram, and the other one was a goat. A cow. A cow. Because Bo Jackson just pow. Put the head down and ran him over, man. It was just like Petey Mukes did me that day at we was playing football at the Mess. Cause I hadn't played football in so long, and also used to playing basketball. And I don't know what happened. Somehow, some way, we was not. Oh, they didn't want to play on. They wasn't from. They wasn't from. See, my court, our court, a mess. That it was crooked. It had a it was it was in a slant. They had our shit on a slant in the back of an elementary school. We had our court because the other court up top, it had all the sand on it because they ran back and forth across the sand and spread the sand across there. So we didn't play up there. We played at the other rim, and it was like on a hill. So I guess that day, some other cats from up in the front, they didn't want to play on the hill. They was like, nah, I'm gonna play football. So we started playing football. And man, Petey Muse came up that middle. I forgot Petey Muse already, he played football. He was really on the team. And he grabbed the ball with two hands, and he dropped his head like a little, and I said, damn, he looked like a little baby goat. As I'm about to wrap this little, as soon as I thought that, I just dropped down and I went to go grab him, but I didn't lock up I didn't, I'm a foul. Next thing you know, I'm Brian Bosworth. And I said, oh shit, grab him. And I grabbed him. And I got him down, boom, and I only had this part of him, like from his hip down. And he was a little short little dude, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, everybody's like, ooh. And I was like, oh, that was a good one, that was a good one. I was tripping, I didn't say nothing, because I knew it was just a payback from all the times I did him at the rec center. He got me that day on football, and I just went right over in the rec center, because he was so little, I just shoot right over his little ass, just pow! Hit the three right at the top of the key, right in his face. Look down at his little ass like, you can't get up there. But yeah, man, anyway. Cowboy for life still, man. Jerry Jones, if you need some help, I will tell you who to go get. Because you should have had Henry already on your team. You should have had Diggs on your team. You should have had Ramsey on your team. And then you would already have a championship. Dak don't deserve no more money. Don't give Dak not a nail, not a dime. Not a nail nutter, not a nail nutter. You heard what I said, Jerry? It's Cowboy Nation, baby. Get your head out your mother